big process, a big procedure?
Well, it requires, one, a lot of security. Number two, it requires certain types of various equipment that does not exist today in Syria, and so someone else is going to have to provide it. And that gets you back to where he said he wants all this thing to go, because I don't see how that happens. Putin's initiative today was aimed at one thing: maintaining the Russian naval base at Tartus. That means they have to keep Bashar Assad in power. And so what Putin did with all of that so-called diplomatic foray was give Obama a way out. It avoids the necessity of getting a vote. And I compare that speech that was given tonight to the one that was given on the night of the 27th of October 1983, when Ronald Reagan addressed the nation about both Lebanon and the operation that had commenced that morning in Grenada. The difference is stark. What Obama showed the world tonight is that we have a weak, I guess the kids are in bed so I can say it, flaccid, low-T, impotent foreign policy. And that is a disaster for this country.
Well, it's sort of interesting how Russia, it seemed like we had a very chilly relationship between President Obama and President Putin for quite some time. It's been very chilly. Now, all of a sudden, in the most peculiar twist, it's almost like, we have now outsourced this to Putin to sort of broker a deal so that he can keep Assad. We've never even sought to remove Assad, but and we've got a Congress who was in play, and now they're not in play.
Right. Putin has his own reset button. And what Obama did tonight was to give Putin credibility he does not deserve. Look, Putin heads a dying country. There's 1 million fewer Russians today than there were a year ago. And next year there'll be 1.5 million fewer. He has oil, he has nuclear weapons, and now he has credibility in a part of the world where we ought to be the most credible nation. And what Obama has done with this, they ought to take the resolute desk out of the Oval Office, because this man doesn't deserve to sit behind it, given what happened today. And I know there's been a lot of people looking for nice things to say about him tonight, but I found that speech tonight to be indicative of a president who does not know strategy. Cruise missiles are not a strategy, and we have no strategy for removing a man who said it needs to go.
All right. So, I mean, look, I think we've gotten into